Hi guys, so I'm back with another tutorial. This is going to be kind of like a fun purpley party look. So I am starting with my Makeup Forever foundation. This is actually a color that I had gotten color matched in the summer for. So I believe it's a 125, which is a little bit darker for me in the winter. But to be honest, I actually like to have a little more coverage in the winter, like a little more color, and that way I just don't look so ghost-like because I get really pale. And basically I'm just buffing this in with my Sigma F80, which is a really nice flat kabuki brush. Fingers work really well as well. I just really like this brush. I had heard so much about it. Just doing a little bit of priming on my eyes. I happen to be using the Lorac eye primer that came with, I think it was my Pro palette, and this is a really pretty Dior palette that I'm using today, all these pretty pinks and purples, and I am taking this flat stiff brush and I'm picking up lots of the center pink color, which I will show you right here, just kind of picking up lots of color on one side and getting it all over the lid. And also, if you're interested, the name of this palette by Dior is called Pink Design. They're all kind of like navy design, pink design, whatever the case may be. This one is pink design, even though there's a lot of purple. It's kind of like a pinky purple white. So next I am taking this kind of, this is actually the cake liner that I'm taking. So they all come with this like gel liner in it. You can use that on your lid as like an all over eyeshadow or eyeshadow base, but I'm actually using a slanty brush like this, and I'm gonna put it all over the length of my lashes. And with these little slanty brushes, this is just like an inexpensive e.l.f. one. I don't even know if it has a number or a name, but it makes it really easy to get that liner just on really easy, really quick, and really perfect. Like I didn't really have to work for this one at all. So I'm getting it right into the roots of the lashes, just filling it in so you can't see any space between the lashes and the purple, and then I'm getting a little bit underneath on the lower lash line as well. And I'll probably go back and touch that up as I go, but there I go, you know, I just have a nice base down. And I'll just like fill it in and perfect it as needed. So now I am taking a MAC 217, just like a fluffy dome brush, and I am picking up a little bit of that. Sorry, that was my son. Anyway, by the way, I'm just taking this like purpley iridescent color, and I'm just getting that right on the outer corner, and I'm just doing kind of like circular and windshield wiper motions. And you'll see I keep it on the edge of the eye and in. So I'm always blending in, because if you make your circles in an outward direction, you're gonna just get more mess outside the eye and you'll have more cleaning up to do. So now I'm taking a fluffy brush. This is a MAC 224, but any fluffy brush will do. And it's clean. I'm just kind of going over and I'm just kind of blending it, everything in, and kind of softening it out. So you'll see the edges get softer, it shears down a little bit, and then I'll go back and I'll add a little more color. So it's kind of just like adding, blending, adding, blending. Then I'm taking this white sparkly color with that fluffy brush because I want a really nice wash, like just a diffused bit of color, and I'm getting it all over the edges, which you saw I did it up to the brow bone. Back to the slanty brush and the gel liner. I said I was gonna come back, I always do, and I'm just kind of redefining it because this is kind of a smoky eye, but I also want there to be a defined lash line because I want it to really thicken the lash line. So I'm blending it enough, but I'm also kind of going back. So it's just always like striking that balance between getting the blend you like with the definition that you like, and not, you know, like making it too cloudy. So that's basically what I usually do when I'm doing anything like that. So now I'm just curling my lashes, really taking my time because I think a good curling of the lashes really makes a difference. Before I do mascara, I'm taking this black eyeliner. This is my current favorite, but any soft black liner will do. I just find this goes on the waterline really well, it lasts really well, and it also blends pretty easily. It doesn't set too quickly, but it does set. So it gives me a little bit of time to blend, but I'm basically just doing this around the lashes just to kind of define everything even darker. So now I've zoomed out a little bit so you can see, and I'm just taking the warmth of my finger in a little bit of concealer, and this is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, so it comes in a pot, and I like to use that with my finger a lot of times because it is a thicker concealer, which is good for, you know, covering things, but under the eyes and other areas, I do find if I use my fingers, it warms it and it kind of like thins it out. so that it just blends better. And I get under my eyes, around my nose, center of my face, anywhere I need a little blending, and I go right back with that Sigma F80 and I just blend everything in. So it's still got the foundation on it, and it helps like the foundation and the concealer to kind of blend together so it's not too stark. And I'm just kind of cleaning up under the eyes. I usually do my concealing after I do eyes because you'll inevitably have a little cleaning up to do. So it just kind of helps kill two birds with one stone, really. So now brows, you can see my brows are very, very sparse. So especially when you're doing such a dramatic eye, I think it's really important to do your brows. Just fill them in a little bit depending on what you need. So I draw mine in pretty much all the way these days. And I just find it kind of balances my face with my dark hair much more. Because my brows, I have like very, very light and thin brows. So blending everything in. Now going back with just going back with a little more mascara, and I do the mascara really towards the end because, sorry, that's my son. I do that really towards the end because I find like all the powders kind of like flying around your face can weigh on top of the mascara and it won't look as black and it won't look as fresh. So I usually save that to the very end or maybe right before I do the lips. So now this is one of my favorite pink blushes because I use it all the time. It's such a pretty color, and I have labels on everything. You guys are probably wondering why everything has like a little white label. It's because I really go crazy with my label maker, and that way I know what everything is. So I did the blush, and now what you can see I'm doing is I'm going back with a little powder because I find that helps make the blush look a little more natural, so it's not too pink, pink, pink on your cheeks. And that's really just optional. Now I'm lining my lips, and this was a Christmas present from my mom, actually. I got a few Tom Ford lipsticks, and this one was for my mom, and this is Casablanca. And I will tell you, it is a really nice lipstick. They are very, very expensive, but notice I didn't use a primer, and I just put it right on my lips, and they wear really well, and they are just wonderful formulas. And then, of course, a little bit of gloss and taking my hair down because I feel like it's a mess anyway, but if it's down, it might look a little bit less crazy than having it slicked back. So that is pretty much it. I hope you like it. Let me know, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.